Hello! We're live again. I'm a bit late today. It's almost 7 p.m. as I am streaming this, and I just got back from an 8-hour shift at work, and I am so tired. I had to rush back to do my Pokemon challenge, and I really want to make it to this band practice that I tried last week for the first time. So first let's generate a random Pokemon, and then we can talk about what I'm hoping I can do today. So let's see which Pokemon we are gonna get. Hopefully we just have one with like one evolution, not 3. Oh my gosh, another purple one! Shellder. Shellder. Okay, Shellder evolves into Cloyster. Right? Let's see. Okay, great. This is just another one that... Okay, I can probably finish this in an hour and a half, hopefully. Okay, so yeah, I've been making a lot of Pokemon that use up my purple beads recently. So today we're going with Shellder. This will be Pokemon number 34 and 35 for my 151 Pokemon challenge. Let's see, where is Cloyster? Last week I made Venomoth and Venonat. Those were like lavender. They use up a lot of my lavenders. Okay, so let's get this party started. So last week, right after I did my challenge here, I went to this kind of like a pop-up where you bring your instruments and just jam with people. I met a bunch of total random strangers. I thought I would meet a lot of young kids because this is like a community center thing, but I met some young adults. I think one of them was in high school though. Others are like finishing uni, and there's one girl who I think definitely is working. But I met them and played a little bit of guitar with them last week, so I'm hoping this week I can do the same. But since I had work today, I had some extra hours today, I couldn't make it back in time to do my stream earlier. That's okay. Let's see. Hi, Box Turtle. Welcome to the stream. It's another really spontaneous stream. I'm a bit late today, but I'm still sticking with the every Friday schedule until I have to leave for Japan. And then I'll miss it for I'll miss a stream for maybe 3 weeks and 3 Fridays. Yeah, so this is the second last stream before my big trip. So let's make the most out of this Shellder and Cloyster one. And then, oh, my favorite part, of course, is opening up a pack of Pokemon cards at the end of this. Last week we got some pretty nice pulls. Let's see if we get anything cool today. Oh, you've seen one of those before? You want to go so badly, but I mostly sing, so sorry. Oh, no way! No. None of us sing, so I think it's awesome to have singers. You can also just like make up lyrics. I think it would be really cool if we had a singer. Like last week when I joined there's like a facilitator who kind of helps you. And this guy, he plays all the instruments. He can play bass guitar, he plays regular guitar, he knows how to play drums, and he kind of just guides you. Because I've never been in any sort of band where we created our own music. In high school, I was in a rock band. And what did we play? We tried playing, I think 9 in the Afternoon by Panic at the Disco. But we didn't end up playing that for the talent show. We did Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and we had a singer for that. We did... What else did we do? Oh my gosh. We did I think we did a reggae song. And then, what else? Oh, Beverly Hills by Weezer. That was an easy one to play. I had a guitar solo in... Well, not really a solo, but like a cool guitar part for Boulevard of Broken Dreams. That was the last time I was in a band. So this time when I went to the jam session, I had a lot of fun, even though we weren't really playing a specific song. We were just kind of playing chords, and then the facilitator taught me how to play like higher voicings and to listen to the other players so that you can leave some space while you're playing so that it's not too busy. Yeah, it's cool. I think actual musicians who understand what they're doing with the chords, with improvising, I think they're really cool. I wish I could do that. I only know how to play like, if I told him, I said, I don't know any theory, I don't know what these notes are called, but if you tell me where to put my fingers, I will do that and I can play it. And that's what we did, and it worked. So hopefully I can make it to one again. So we gotta speed run this Shellder. Yeah, I think, well, when I went to this jam session, there were 2 guys who had guitar, and they were like being so modest. They're like, oh, I'm just a beginner, like I really don't know anything. And then they go playing power chords. One guy's like playing scales and soloing, and I'm like, your guys are fine. You guys are really good already. Like, come on. I think when you're looking at people who are so good, like looking at your role models for music and seeing how good they are, you automatically think that you're not as good as them. But then compared to somebody who's never played at all, I think you're pretty good. And it's not easy to play an instrument. So I still call myself a beginner. Well, actually no, I wouldn't call myself a beginner. I'd say, like, in terms of theory, I'm a beginner. I don't really understand theory. I don't know how to improvise or to do that kind of thing. But if you give me some tabs, I can play it. I can try to learn it on guitar. I can learn a song in like 10 minutes if you give me the chords. I think that's pretty advanced compared to somebody who's never played. Yeah, so I think the people I met last week, they were pretty, like, maybe intermediate, and they call themselves beginners. But it's good to be modest though, because definitely when it comes to guitar, some people are like super picky about your sound, and then I don't know, it's not that serious. It's just fun. As long as you can like play some chords, sing a song, I think that's already pretty good. That's better than nothing. And then, yeah, jamming is like, if you have somebody who can kind of help guide you with it, like if they understand the theory and can kind of be like, oh, you do this part, and then they will back you up, then I think that's pretty cool. Otherwise, like, I also don't really know how people just start playing nice music all of a sudden. They have to understand a little bit of theory, I'm sure. Low key, it is actually a dream of mine to have like a little girl band where we're all playing our instruments, have a lead singer, a girl on the drums, on bass, on guitar. I think that would be so nice. One of my favorite bands at the moment, they're fairly new, but they've been making music for like a decade, and they're from Toronto too. They're called the Beaches. They're a pretty cool girl band. They used to be called Done with Dolls, I think, which was a great band name. But now they're called the Beaches because there's an area in Toronto called the Beaches. That's where they grew up, which is also like a really good band name. And then, yeah, I think they've won a few awards already. They got a Juno, which is like the Canadian version of a Grammy, maybe. And they're a really cool band. You should check out the Beaches. I love their newer songs. I wonder if any of the dexterity your fingers have gained from doing Perler beats transfer over to the skill of guitar. I think my dexterity is only my right hand. My right hand is what I use to strum. It's not really for holding the chords, but it's good for like finger style guitar. Maybe it does. I've never really thought about that. Yeah, the more you know, the more you realize there is to learn. Yeah, there's so much I need to learn with guitar. Like, you're supposed to know the entire fretboard. Like, all the notes, I cannot tell you what those notes are right away. I'd have to, like, it would take me some time to tell you what notes they are. But if you tell me the numbers, I can tell you where that is. That's how tabs are. And I guess, yeah, technically, learning from tabs is not like fully understanding how the guitar works, but at this point, I am just happy that I can even play a song on guitar. Yeah, I would love to have a girl band. I think that would be really cool. Unfortunately, I just don't know many girls who play guitar or would be interested in a band. But at this jam session, I met two girls who were both drummers. So I'm like, oh my god, you girls are so cool. Form a band with me, please. No, I didn't say that, but I thought that in my mind. I would love to. I'd love to play an actual song that I know. I asked them. I said, oh, what kind of, like, do you guys actually play songs? Because we were just making up stuff with like a chord progression, so it was an actual song. And then one of the drummer girls, she said, oh, I really like anime music, like J-pop. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, I love that too. But the other girl, she likes more jazz. So I'm like, those are very different. But I guess it's good practice to play with other people, so they go to that for fun. Alright, the black outline for Shellder is all done. Let's get my purples. I feel like I've been using the purples for like 3 weeks in a row. I made Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, then I made Venonat, Venomoth, and now I'm doing Shellder, Cloyster. Can you make more Minecraft like a Ghast, Wither, Blaze? Oh, you want the nether mobs, eh? So I guess I gotta go into the nether again to see what those are. Because I honestly have never seen a Wither or a Blaze. I've seen a Ghast, I know what those are, because the piglins ride them like a hot air balloon in the movie. Hold on, let me see what color I should pick. Ooh. More Minecraft hostile mobs and items would be really cool. Oh, okay. My most recent one was the piglin. I'm not sure if you saw the piglin video. That one was kind of fun to enter the nether just so I could get a look at them. I should make a Ghast. That was pretty those were pretty cute in the movie. Okay, I think I'll just go with... See, the problem with purples is that I don't have the right shades that look exactly like my reference image. So sometimes I'm like, is this the right one to use? This super dark one is like, it's too blue. I also have this purple. Let me see, but is it much different? It's honestly not the right purple, but it's okay. We'll just fill it up anyway. I'll start with the eye. A Wither is a boss mob, but it doesn't show up naturally. The player has to spawn it. It's still vanilla Minecraft, but you'll never just find it. Oh, really? How do I spawn it, though? Do I... like, if I'm in survival mode, is there a way for it to pop up? Like, is there some sort of summoning I have to do? I don't know. I haven't gone that far in Minecraft. A Ghast would be a good idea, especially because Minecraft is making a new Ghast mob at the end of this one called a Happy Ghast. Oh, I think I saw that. It has like a little smiley face and is really cute. That is in my list of to-dos. Because, well, the next one I want to do is the chicken jockey. Because I already have the chicken. I just need the jockey, the little zombie. So I was hoping I could do that before my trip. I also I'm currently editing a review video of some snap-in bead kits that I got. That's where you can make pixel art without needing to iron your fuse beads. So I'm editing a video on that thing. There's so much to do. This summer, I really would like to dedicate some time to expanding my Minecraft videos. I know a lot of people have requests for different mobs, and I am just slowly making them. With this live stream, at least, I can always do at least one video a week, even though it's in the form of a live stream. But once it's summer and I don't have to work at the skating rink anymore, I can hopefully focus a bit more on some Minecraft mobs. Oh, let's see. They're super cute. They have baby ghast. They're riding a thing where you can ride a ghast that you help grow and they become happy ghasts. Oh, so it's like taming a ghast. I think that would be pretty cool. A wither's like a little T-shape of soul sand and 3 wither skulls. You just have to kill enough wither skeletons and get enough soul sand from the wither. Or not, from the nether. Oh, so it's kind of like an iron golem, right? You have to build the iron golem for it to show up. It doesn't just come naturally. I'm just gonna go with this for now. I can't be too picky with these shades when I'm in a rush. The sand, it's so hard to get, but the skulls, really tedious. Oh. Wither skeletons, they'll pop up naturally, right? Because when I was doing my piglin video, I was trying to find some naturally spawning piglins in my world. Now, when I went into the nether, I kind of ended up in some sort of jungly green part of the nether, and I couldn't see any piglins anywhere. I had to go really far to even find one. Let's see, there's something wrong again with this. It should be like this. Like this. I don't even know. I had to go into creative mode in the nether just so I could find the piglin to see it in the game. I didn't want to just spawn it from an egg, but I did find some groups of them, and then I recorded that. But I should do it the right way. Enter in survival mode. Actually survive nether. Are there any other mobs you think I should make that aren't hostile? I know there's a goat up on the mountains. I haven't even made a horse yet. I haven't even made the pig. I need to make a pig. And then I'll make a little crown for it too. But there's definitely some non-hostile mobs that I need to start doing. I've already done cat and dog. Bee. The really popular ones I've done. Axolotl, bee. Bunny. Oh, I didn't even do a cow. I didn't do a cow yet. And now they have so many different cows. The chicken I've done, but they've created more chickens too. Different breeds of chicken. Oh, the skeletons are natural, yes. But only in a nether fortress. I didn't realize how much I knew about them until now. Yeah, you probably know a lot more about Minecraft than I do. I only know the safe, peaceful side of Minecraft. I am not as familiar with the scary side. I think it would be really cool if Minecraft was... if they made like a scary thriller version of it. Because it can get pretty creepy when you're down in the mines. But if they can make it like hyper realistic, kind of like how they looked in the movie, I think that would be pretty cool. Hi Tony, welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining again. I'm making this Shellder. As you can see, it's coming along. I have to speed run it today because I would like to join a band jam session at a community center. That would be fun to do if I can finish this in time. Okay, these are all of the dark shades. Now let's do a lighter one. It's always difficult because this one's too light. And maybe this one, I just don't have the right shade of purple for this. What can you do? If I put this though, is it too light? Let's see, let's try. It might work. Pig and goat would be cute. A pig with a crown would be really good for Technoblade fans. Yes. I haven't watched him before either, but I did watch the video, like the final video with his dad, which was really sad. So that would be... I think a pig with a crown looks really cute too. Even if you've never watched Technoblade. Seeing it in the movie was nice too. His icon was a pig with a crown. Yes, that was a good reference. Oh, you're not over-explaining. Actually, I appreciate the chats. I think there's a lot of Minecraft things that I am not caught up on. So I like to learn from people in the chat. last week we had somebody who was a very big fan of Kirby. They were explaining so much lore about Kirby, and I learned so much that I didn't know about for the games. So it's nice to hear some interesting facts, and especially with the gameplay of Minecraft, I haven't gone far enough to know how to do enchanting or like even how to get the elytra. The elytra was in the movie and I was like, how do I even get that? Hey, that actually looks pretty nice. That's good. That's good enough. This is Shellder. Yay, we did Shellder. Shellder is done. And now I'll bring up Cloyster so I can see how to do that. Ooh, Cloyster. It's like a unicorn oyster. Okay. I don't know if you know any Minecraft hacks or tips and tricks that you could share, because I would love to know. I know there's some sort of trick where if you name a sheep Jeb, it becomes a rainbow sheep. I think I've done that before for my world, but I don't know any other neat tricks that you could do. Or if there's certain missions that you should be doing in Minecraft other than just farming and trying to collect all the animals. Oh, an automatic sheep wool farm. 5 minutes to learn and so useful. In my world, I collected all the different colors. Like I dyed their wool all of the different colors because I wanted to collect the wool to make pixel art. I just never ended up doing that. But I collected a whole bunch of sheep and their colors. It would be good to collect if there's a way to collect their wool really fast. And I'll just have an endless supply colored wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You can get an elytra from the end. Oh, so I guess you have to fight the dragon and everything. The Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon's also a big project that I don't know if I'll ever get to that point of making it, because I've never seen it in the game, and I'm assuming it's huge, so it's gonna use a ton of black beads. Maybe I gotta stock up on some black beads before I take that on. I know in the end, if you want to defeat the dragon, you have to get a bunch of beds. Probably some arrows. Because you can't sleep in the end. Can you sleep in the nether? I'm assuming it explodes there as well. One thing I learned when I entered the nether was that water buckets don't work there. The first time I entered the nether, I fell off a high place and I died in lava. So when I went back, I brought a bucket of water And then I tried jumping and pouring the water down, you know, to cushion the fall. And it just evaporated. So I was like, oh, maybe water doesn't work in the nether. Can you do Galar Rapidash next? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what Galar Rapidash looks like. Is Rapidash even in the first 151? Ponyta. Ponyta might... Is it? Or is that in another region? Rapidash is a Pokemon that is... I don't think it's in the first generation of Pokemon, is it? Oh, it is. Ponyta and Rapidash, but in a future the future generation of Pokemon, they change them up so that they have different forms or variants of these Pokemon. They're still the same Pokemon, it's just they look different. And I haven't seen the Galar version. I've seen the one for Weezing, and that one was really cute. That was so funny. Let me search up Rapidash. I hope we can do Rapidash eventually. If I can roll a Rapidash on my random Pokemon generator. And then the Galar version, I don't know, because all of these designs, I'm taking them from... So these pixel designs would have been from Pokemon. Like, it would have been from the game, where when you put them into the PC, when you store your Pokemon in that little computer in the Pokemon Center. But in future generations, they stopped doing pixel art for Pokemon games. Everything is just 3D animation. They're not pixel art anymore. And I don't know if you can still see the pixel art versions. So is there a pixel art version of the Galar Rapidash? I don't know. I think it's definitely possible to do it though, if you can just turn the image of the original into a pixel image. Beds explode in nether is useful for finding ancient debris. Beds make it way easier. Sometimes I click the bed right when I place it and die, so don't do that. Oh, yeah. I haven't tried placing a bed and having it explode yet, but I'll be very careful when I do that. Not gonna lie, I've never beat the dragon myself. Someone's always done it for me. Oh, well, maybe now is the time to do it. Maybe this summer, it's your goal to defeat it yourself. I think maybe if I can do that, maybe I should start that this year. I need to start a new Minecraft journey. I have an old world from 2018 that I only used for farming and nothing else. Like, I really didn't even try to go into the nether and to the end. So if I can make I wanted to make a brand new world, and I actually found a seed. I guess that's what they call the worlds that are generated and their layout, I guess. So I found a seed that had, like, you spawn in a mushroom kingdom. So I saved that. I just haven't started in it. And one of my initial ideas for starting my Minecraft world was to live in a mushroom kingdom and build a house in a mushroom. So when I saw that in the Minecraft movie, I was like, "Oh, this is a sign. I gotta do that. I gotta make a mushroom house." A water bucket fall? Well, I was trying to gain the skill. I didn't actually succeed. The water evaporated in the nether. I tried it. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I just didn't do it. So I did get some fall damage when I tried that. At least I didn't die. Another mistake I made was just not being prepared when I went into the nether. I didn't even... I didn't bring enough food. I definitely was not well equipped to deal with fires. I don't even know what to do when you're on fire in the nether if the water doesn't even work. How do you survive? How do you put out a fire if you catch yourself on fire? I suddenly can't remember which mob won the mob vote from last year. Which we had LA, which was the previous, was that 2023? What was 2024's mob vote? I forgot. I remember there's a penguin and there's a crab, but I don't think any of those won. What was the third one? Do you guys know? You guys know all the mob votes that have won in the last few years? I know there was Camel, right? I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I only know LA was voted in. Sniffer. I'm not a big fan of the Sniffer. Like, I don't even know what that is. It's cute though. And I guess I have the right colors. I have the right bead colors to make one. But I like more of the real animals. Hi Chaos Nation. Before getting fire resistance potion, I would say block yourself in and keep eating food. It's pretty annoying. Oh, there's a fire resistance potion. Oh, that's right. I also have never learned how to use potions, but I did learn from the Minecraft movie that there are these sort of elixirs to keep the piglins from zombifying. So I guess there should be something for us to survive. Yeah, that whole side of Minecraft, I don't know enough about, like concocting a potion, enchanting my armor. I need to learn all of those. Oops. What is wrong here? There's something off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Hold on. Oh, this is supposed to be here. Okay. Let me just... There we go. The sniffer is big and makes pretty flowers, and it took me hours to find 2 eggs to breed them. Hi, Matthew. I have no idea what the last mob vote was. Was it the sniffer? No way. I feel like sniffer came ages ago. I don't have hands right now to search it up myself. If anybody knows who the last mob vote winner was, let us know. I did really like the penguin though. I think I voted for the penguin, whichever year that one was. I really need to catch up with my Minecraft. I haven't played in so long that I haven't really fully dedicated time into a world in so long that there's all these new animals that I've never seen before. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good for Cloyster's black outline. Now for Cloyster's face, I want to do a really dark bluish tone. I think that would look very nice. 1, 2, 3. This is where its eye will be. Let me get some. Oh, the armadillo! Actually, maybe I voted for the armadillo. It was either the armadillo or penguin for me. Yeah, actually, the armadillo was a good call. I think they're really cute. Oh my gosh, I have to make an armadillo too. That's on my to-do list. How about the one before armadillo? Who won before? Was that the LA? So 2024 was armadillo. 2025 hasn't happened yet, right? And then 2023, was that the LA? Or was it the camel? Can't remember. Would love to have penguins. Yeah, I think the penguins definitely would give the... Well, actually, I don't think it makes sense to have polar bears and penguins together. Maybe in the Minecraft world, that's how their ecosystem is. But polar bears are up in the north, and penguins are down in the south. So if you have them both together in the same icy biome, where are you, actually? Are you in Antarctica or are you in the Arctic? Well, the answer might be you're not in either of them because you're in the Minecraft world. Oh yeah, armadillo, you can make dog armor with them. Yeah, they'll shed off a little, like, I don't want to call it armadillo skin. That sounds really bad. But you do use their shell, I guess, to make the dog armor, and then you can make it colorful I should have made some armor for my wolves, my dogs. Okay, let me get the super dark blue. Okay, let's... I think that looks pretty good for its face. Didn't know they were separated, so who eats penguins if not polar bears? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure polar bears, well, I'm from Canada. Polar bears are up north. They're actually the animal that's on our $2 coins. And we have these, so I wish I had one to show you, but on our $2 coins, we call them toonies. There's a nice polar bear on it. And that's because you can find them really up north in Canada. Not where I am. I'm in Toronto. That is southern. Very southern. So you can find them up north in the Arctic. Penguins, I've never seen a penguin in the wild. Well, I've never seen a polar bear in the wild, to be honest. I've only seen them at the zoo. It would be cool to see an actual polar bear in the wild. It doesn't eat you up first, because polar bears are super dangerous. Don't want them charging at you. So if in Minecraft we had penguins and polar bears, I guess they would have a combination of the Arctic and Antarctic in their snowy, icy biomes. Well, don't they call it an Arctic biome? So the polar bear would make sense. Then they would need to find. Then they would just make another biome that's only for Antarctica animals. I'm trying to see how to do his face here. I think this is the right purple to choose for this part. Couldn't imagine seeing polar bears in the neighborhood. That'd be so scary. I mean, way up north in Canada, I don't know. Sometimes they might go into civilian territory. I saw a video recently of a polar bear getting really close to a person. And he was holding a gun. And he had to drop it to run from the polar bear because it started chasing him. So he went on his snowmobile, and then the motor on the snowmobile scared the polar bear off so that it didn't continue chasing him. But it is very scary. And I've never been that up north in Canada. I've only stayed in my Greater Toronto area. I should explore more of my own country. It's just that there's so much land. And you'll have to go really far distances before you see any civilization. The more north you go, because there's just so much uninhabited land. But down here in the Greater Toronto area, it's pretty packed with people. You'll never see a polar bear here. Only at the Toronto Zoo. I took some selfies with a polar bear before, and it was really small. I don't know if it was a young polar bear, but I thought it would have been a lot bigger. We're so close. And I am so hungry. I think tonight I'm gonna be eating a Costco hot dog. Those are my favorite. I love the Costco hot dogs, and I love how they have been $1.50 since forever. I think today was just a really off day for me because I was working more hours than I usually do. Since I have to make up for all the hours that I'll be missing while I'm in Japan. But today I was a bit tired, and I don't know if it was me or my coworker, but we have this set of keys that opens up one of our storage rooms. And today I saw it, and I used them too. I put them back, and I think my coworker also used them as well. But then at the end of the day, we couldn't find it. We didn't know where this set of keys went. And I was like, oh, was it me? Did I lose the keys? But I swore I put it back. And so we looked everywhere and couldn't find it. And my coworker had to leave. So she wasn't sure either if she was the one who lost it. But either way, none of us could figure out where the keys went. It was gone. It was a mystery. There's a lot of mysteries that happen when you work at a library. That is something that I learned. Sometimes it's books that go missing and are never found. Sometimes it's, I don't know, like, sometimes it's, well, mostly it's just missing books. Or like something disappears and nobody, because there's so many people working there, nobody knows where things went. Or like sometimes you're using the computer system and you see something weird happening in the system. People don't put their notes in. And you're like, what is going on? But since I only work part-time at the library, once I'm off my shift, the next day I'll have a totally different shift and somebody else might have already solved it, or you just forget about it and move on. I had like a camp counselor person, and he always said there's hot dogs and then there's Costco. Yes. Oh my gosh, you're making me hungry. Costco hot dogs are the best. Honestly, they're the best hot dogs. And in Canada, we have Costco poutine, which I'm pretty sure you don't get down in the States. I wish you guys could try it. I'm also assuming you guys are American, which I shouldn't be assuming. I don't know where you guys are from. But a lot of my audience is from the United States. And I don't know what, like, other than Costco hot dog, you guys have fries, but you wouldn't have a Costco poutine, right? Like for me, my order at Costco is just Costco hot dog, and then poutine, and ice cream. And I always get the twist. I know in Japan, their Costco has some interesting stuff as well. And I would love to visit a Japanese Costco just to see what's in their stores, what you can get in bulk over there. But I don't think I'll do that this trip because we're still going to be doing more touristy things. We don't have a car to go to the suburban parts. I don't know if my brother would want to go to a Costco while we're in Japan. Oh my gosh, I can see it. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. The jam session started a while ago, so I don't know if I can make it. But we will finish this cloister. What's a poutine? It's not Putin, it's poutine. Poutine. A poutine. That is I guess it's a Canadian food. And it's essentially French fries covered in gravy and topped with mozzarella cheese curds. That's a poutine, not the other one. Not the dude. It's Poutine. That is you need to search it up. You can see a picture. It's really tasty. It's better than just fries and ketchup. I personally wouldn't eat fries with ketchup normally. Like I'm just not a big fry person. But if you cover it in gravy and mozzarella cheese curds, if you give me a poutine, then I will eat it. I will eat it all. I feel like this is a very important knowledge to have now. And you are learning it from this live stream. A poutine is a Canadian delicacy. You must try it when you come to Canada, if you would ever visit. It's originally from Quebec, which is why it's French. Pretty sure it is. Actually, we might need to get a fact checked on that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, poutines are originally from the province of Quebec. And in Canada, we have two main languages, English and French. And Quebec is the province that mainly speaks French. They know English too, but if you go to some parts of Quebec, honestly, some people don't speak any English at all. So my elementary level of French lessons should be enough to order some food. Je veux poutine. I don't know if that's how you say I want one poutine. C'est très délicieux. Je veux manger beaucoup. I want to eat a lot. I don't know if I said that right. I haven't practiced French since grade 9. But that is all you'll get for now. Okay. A poutine. Guys, you gotta search up poutine. Poutine. That is our amazing Canadian French fries with gravy and mozzarella cheese curds. It is so good. You guys are totally missing out if you haven't tried it before. And it's not P-U-T-I-N. That's not how you spell it. It's P-O-U-T-I-N-E. Here's my Charizard from last week that I unboxed. And here is Cloyster. And Cloyster and Shellder, all done, all completed. Oh yeah, Box Turtle. If you have a friend in Calgary, you need to visit them and ask them what a poutine is. Ask them to take you out for some, and then you will understand. And you'll understand why I love the Costco one so much. Okay, we have finished Shellder and Cloyster. And I will open up another pack of Pokemon cards. Now, last week, I let somebody in the chat choose which one to open. So I have all of these lovely packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 9 left. Last week, we opened up one that was called Twilight Masquerade, I believe. Yes. It had a poltergeist on it, I think. This week, which one should we open? Any thoughts? Any thoughts in the chat? Please let me know. Let me just clean up here first. Okay, let's see. No suggestions? Any suggestion which one I should open? Okay, first one from Matthew. Obsidian Flame. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna open up... Maybe I'll open up this funny looking one first. Because this one this matches the vibe of Shellder and Cloyster. I'll save my Dragonite one for another special occasion. Alright, Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames. Let me make sure I can get it focused. Alright. So let's see what we get. I also realized from my last stream, I think you get 11 cards now in this pack. Because one of them is an energy card, but I don't think they count that as one of the additional cards, because it says 10 additional game cards, but I'm pretty sure I got 11 last time, which was a pleasant surprise. Let's see. I also don't know which Pokemon this is. It's a new, funny looking one. Alright, if any of you collect this, here you go. Hope that's clear. Alright, and then it's just one to the front. Right? Okay, what do we have here? This is a basic energy. I don't think I've ever seen a basic energy like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, first one is Inkay. Oh, cute little squid. I love admiring the art on these because they are really special looking. Each individual card. Okay, this one's not really. Oh my god, what is this? Toad School? It looks... I thought it was a Tentacruel, but oh my gosh. No offense to anyone who likes Toad School, but I don't like that one. Houndour! I love Houndour. That one's really cute. Houndour has a special place because I really love the trading card packs that had Team Magma and Team Aqua. And Houndour was definitely Team Magma. Ooh, Tadbulb! Awesome! I had a belly bolt from last week, so this goes perfect with that. Bronzong. This is a really classic Sinnoh one that I remember from Bronzor. Beartic. Oh, this is my first Beartic. I don't think I've gotten a Beartic before. And this one's so cool. You see the aurora, the northern lights. And we were just talking about polar bears today. I feel like this is all a sign. Ooh, nice Charmeleon to go in my Charizard. Oh, this is really cool. I love the snow background. Okay. Ooh. This is a lovely Spoink. Reverse Hollow. And then the rare. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This is so cool! A full art belly bolt! Wait, that's perfect. That's perfect. That evolves from Tadbulb. Oh, wow. This looks so cool. It's like in the corner, just shining its little light in the darkness. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Insulator. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's electric Pokemon. Thunderous Edge. This is so cute. Look at how shiny this is. How did it... Is it just easier now to get more full arts in these new packs? Because how did I get 2 in a row? We got Helioptile last week. This is the one I got last week. I don't know. Maybe we're just lucky today. And then the other ones, who knows? And then there's one more card. Whoa! This is a Hollow Palafin. I have never seen this in my life. It evolves from Finizen. Oh, it's a dolphin Pokemon. It's a hero. Well, they call it a hero Pokemon. Okay. That's cool. It's a cool hollow. But I'm not too into this one. I don't really like it. No offense. I do like the Finizen. Finizen's pretty cute. But I'm sure somebody out there loves Palafin. And it has Jet Punch and Justice Kick. Okay, but that's really cool how they come with the hollow. That, oh my god, it's hollow. I miss Simply Neological so much. It's hollow. Well, maybe it's just not actually. Is it hollow or is it iridescent? Anyway, great pulls again this week, guys. How exciting. I don't know if we'll have this good luck next week. But thank you guys so much for checking out the stream and joining me as we open up some cute Pokemon cards. I'm really loving this Belly Bolt Pokemon. I've never seen it before in the game. Like I don't have Scarlet and Violet, But really loving these full art cards that you can get from these packs. And we got this perfect evolution in one pack. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me for another Friday stream. I will be back again next week, hopefully on time, because I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I'll see if I have work next week again too. Thanks so much for watching. See you with another Cutie Crafts, and I will probably post a new video before the next live stream, but yeah, stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.